I'm EducationUSA, the director of the EducationUSA Academy at the University of Colorado Boulder, one of the most innovative and beautiful campuses in the United States. Here at the EducationUSA Academy, students explore aerospace, engineering, health sciences, international business, and psychology.
A little bit about our business and financial breakdown.
They work closely with successful local entrepreneurs to develop their own company and present to real investors.
This is the buckle of the solar panel, and this on the sides are the plugins. The fabric will cost around like $3 each fabric, like to make about. We give people the option to choose the material, the color of the belt, and the shape of the buckle.
If you had 3 startups and they all failed, not a single investor is going to say, oh, you had 3 failed startups, I'm not going to invest in your company. They're probably more likely to, because every time you've failed, you've learned something really valuable and you have an even better chance of success. As a team, what you need to know is how much do we need to spend to create something that will bring in more money so we can spend money to create more, and how do we keep this loop going?
We designed this entrepreneur project using a variety of disciplines so that the students get hands-on experience in creating something. They may not necessarily want to start their own business someday, but if they're working for a nonprofit or the government or some kind of Fortune 500 company, they're going to have to influence people. They're going to have to identify problems and propose solutions. They're going to have to ask people for resources.
And the total cost is $170.
These skills are transferable to anything that they want to do in life.
Thank you. The presentation went really well. Well, I think if you have a passion for something, you don't need to take any notes with you and have cards in your hands. Just go for it.
Boulder is this incredibly safe and welcoming place for people from all over the world. Pearl Street, so many cafes and musical performers and street performers, and it's safe to explore and discover new things.
Growing up, I always dreamed of going to the United States, and I thought it would just be like that. A dream. But because of this scholarship, this dream has turned into a reality.
Before I came here, I thought about maybe it's difficult to make friends, and maybe I will have difficult time here because Austria and the United States are really far away. I was worried about being homesick, especially my parents. They said there are people all over the world, maybe they won't understand your culture, the way you are thinking, but that was exactly the opposite.
The range of diversity here is incredible. There are 15 different countries represented from all over the world and every continent with the exception of Antarctica.
I remember getting here and I was like, man, I'm so tired, I need to go to bed, I need to rest. And then my roommate arrived, coincidentally at the same time as I did. And I was talking to him and I was like, I pulled a 14-hour flight, I'm so exhausted. And he was like, yeah, I put a 38-hour. And I was like, lesson number 1.
The forensics exhibit is definitely the most interesting exhibit to me.
I'm a dead body because I was brutally murdered.
The estimated time of death was at 2400, and at 2350, Courtney arrived inside the home. It's not. Look, it's not the same.
Growing up, I always read a lot of Nancy Drew mystery books.
It's not Courtney.
And that has fueled my passion for mysteries.
Allison. When I get older, like for example, let's say 50, I want to look back to my life and say, I did it, I saw it, and I felt it in my heart. That's my life passion.
I mean, we've been walking around hugging each other the whole day.
So really the whole day though.
It all happened in 1 month.
That's
what's surprising.
amazing, yeah.
But I don't know, because when they matched us up, they did it perfectly right somehow. We were even surprised, like, we were so lucky.
Oh, really? Don't cry.
We came together this past month, and sure, we weren't here to solve all the biggest problems in the world, but we did talk, and we did make each other better at some point. And that's a little thing, but that's something that already counts to make a change, to make an impact. And that's the head start we all need.
The best Miss teacher I've ever had. The best Miss
Photo bomb.